The circumference of a circle is 8 inches. Find the area of the circle in terms of pi. So for this problem, we are not going to find the result by using 3.14. And we want to just use pi. It could be tricky, but it's not that hard. So for this problem, it involves the circumference and the circle. That means we need to recall both formulas. Let's talk about circumference first. So circumference equals pi times diameter, or pi times 2 times radius. Because we need to find the area, so it's easier if we use C equals pi times 2 times r. And we want to copy this down here. And if you want to make it look better with the coefficient in the front, you can put C equals 2 times pi times r. Now, to get the area, we need the radius. So that means we are going to use the information we know, which is 8. And then we want to isolate r. So first, let's substitute 8 for C, the circumference. And we get 8 equals 2 times pi times r. And to isolate the radius, we can do it step by step by applying division property of equality. So first we divide 2 on both sides, and we get 4 equals pi times r. And to isolate r, we want to again apply division property of equality because the inverse operation of multiplication is division. So we want to divide pi on both sides. Remember, pi is a number, it's not a variable. So by doing that, we can cancel out this because pi divided by pi equals 1. So r equals 4 over pi. If you want to do it in one step, I'll show you quickly. Basically, you can just divide both sides by 2 times pi, the product of 2 and pi. And the same thing divided by the same thing gives you 1. So again, you can cross it out, and you get 8 over 2 pi equals r. Divide numerator and denominator by the GCF, which is 2. You get 4 here, you get 1 there. So again, you get 4 over pi equals r. Okay, so now that we get the expression for r, we can find the area in terms of pi. So to recall the formula for the area of circle, A equals pi times r squared. So to find the area, we just need to substitute 4 over pi for r. So A equals pi times 4 over pi square. Make sure to put parentheses because if you don't, you get different result. After that, we can solve by writing pi times 4 over pi times 4 over pi. An exponent of 2 basically means you're multiplying the base twice. And you can also write the pi as pi over 1 to help you multiply fractions. So for the top, we get 16 pi. For the bottom, we get pi times pi or pi squared. We want to leave it as pi times pi because that way you can cross out the pi over pi because it gives you 1. So your final answer is 16 over pi. And that is the answer of this problem. Also, don't forget to write the unit at the end So to complete our steps, we know that we were finding the area. And finally, the answer would be the area equals 16 over pi. And it was inches, so the area would be inches square.